I woke up with this thought. I'm like, I hear all this stuff going on. We are living in a lot of fear, a lot of fear. And I think a lot of people are scared of MAGA, the Trump supporters. They ain't scared of the law. We are scared of an old, demented, racist man that's probably harboring all kind of health issues because everything that come out their mouth is a lie. And we scared to call out the lies because I look at, listen to these people, ask these people questions, and they sit up and lie and don't say nothing. And I know it's also fear of being flagged, your video being flagged, and you're not getting paid. So it all boils down to money. And the MAGA people know that. Okay. And you have people that really rather be lied to than told the truth to. That's why people go to church every Sunday. So they can be lied to. So they can hear all the things that make them good. But how in the world do you sit up there and talk about Jesus and God and then go home and spew venom online, dream about killing black and brown people, or firing people, or making sure people don't have a job or can't eat? How do you call yourself a Christian? And you hate other people that worship God, like they hate Muslims or they hate Jewish people, people that ain't never done nothing to them. It's time for us to face our fears. I was just looking at an old video that I made about how back in 1919 when they had a race riot because this black boy wanted to swim in this swimming pool that was for whites. Well, it was just whites there, and they got mad and they beat him up, and then all the black people start fighting back and all this stuff. Now what we do now is burn down buildings, burn up our own neighborhood, and all that stuff. Where is our energy? Nobody wants to get beat up. Nobody wants to get hung. Nobody wants to get shot in the back. We don't want that. But we might have to do that in order for our kids not to go through that. Hi. What? Well, I'm just talking because the topic is, are we so scared of Trump supporters that we are willing to just ball up into a fetal position and just take it and hope that it goes away? No, we're not going to do that. Because what I heard this morning, when I heard Robert Kennedy Jr. say, this is a fun game we're playing, these MAGA leaders, elected leaders, think that they're playing a game. They're not serious. They're just doing whatever Trump tells them to do. And who's telling Trump what to do? That's what we need to find out. Because he ain't. I seen him about to walk into a wall yesterday. But that's not all over the TV like it would have been if it had been Biden. But it's okay. Everybody gonna get paid. Everybody gonna get their money. And one thing that I tell my kids all the time, and it's hard for them because they have a lot going for them. They have a lot of ambition. You know, all I wanted to do was just live comfortably, see my kids grow up, because I knew it was too late for me. Okay, because of the society that we live in, but our kids live in a whole nother different society, and I tell them, don't worry about nothing because the Great Spirit got you. Don't worry about nothing. Just concentrate on solutions. And that's all. And I'm gonna think of I think of a parable that's in the Bible too, when Jesus was telling Peter, when Peter was drowning in the ocean, and he was telling him, don't worry about what's going on around you. That's why you're drowning. Worry about what's coming ahead, what is ahead. Because a lot of this stuff is going to continue to go around you, because we live in a world of what, 18 billion people. Please stand and talk. Oh, you want me to stand and talk? Well, it's hard to stand and talk, but I will, because I got to get out of here anyway. I got to go take my grandson to school, and I'd be so glad when he is out of school, because this school, this city school, I asked him what he did in school. He said he was on YouTube looking at some scary videos in school. That's why I have all kind of school books for him. I give him tests. I make sure that he's learning something, and he's a very smart kid. Yes. Well, thank you for listening. I got to go get him. I just wanted to say we're gonna have to take this more serious than they are. They think they're playing games with us, and we cannot be scared of MAGA. We have to call them out, even if we lose our job, because we're resilience people. We did that. And if we hadn't did that, we would not be semi better than we were 100 years ago. Thank you for listening. Oh, somebody said, please sit down. I am, you know what? I say it all the time. We can say whatever we want to say. And you better be glad that you can, because in some places they say you can't say what you want to say. You can't do what you want to do, which I don't know. Really, is that a bad thing? Because some people don't know how to act. All right. Take care. Have a good day.